Good afternoon, race fans. Today we are extremely excited to bring you a Super Metroid map randomizer race. This is the weekly community race, and we're featuring two runners here today. On your left, it's Flip Heel. On your right, Lunix. And along with them are, probably about 20 or so other racers from the community, all racing together. And in a few seconds or a minute, we'll be ready to kick this off and start the race. My name's Joe Fuzz. On tracking, we have the venerable Aussie, who is a true professor of Super Metroid map randomizer. Off we go. Standard race settings for these presets are to start at the ship, and right away, we are greeted with Speed Booster. For those of you new to Map Rando, it's well, it's a randomizer that not only randomizes where all of the items are placed, but as you can tell, all of the rooms, the connecting rooms and the map itself are completely randomized. And each player will have to kind of figure out as they go where they're headed and what rooms they can traverse, given the items that they have. Flip Heel with Screw Attack, that's a nice item to have. Screw Attack, very powerful. It can do a lot of damage and can help you get into a lot of different through a lot of rooms a lot faster. Lunix on their way to pick that up as well. So one of the things in one of the objectives, common objectives in a map randomizer, is both players will be looking for the map room in each area. Each area does have a map room. The map room doesn't necessarily correspond to the area that it's in, but each area will have its own map room. Unlocking the map room will reveal the map for that area, which is a huge advantage to get information on where you're going, as well as to see what items are available. We've already got an energy tank available, which means we'll probably see a few more heat runs in our future here. And Flip Heel with the super missiles as well. Flip Heel checking the map. You can see the map room indicated there. The map is completely hidden until that map room is activated. There we go. Lunix picking up the map shortly thereafter. Flip Heel, you can kind of see one of the unique features, quality of life features we have here with the map randomizer. You can see there's large dots, there's hollow dots, there's small dots. The solid large dots will typically correspond to a major item that you'll see on the tracker down there. Hollow dots will typically be energy tanks, super missiles, power bombs, and small dots are missiles. Morph Ball, obviously a big find here early on. That'll help open up a lot of different pathways and routes. Lunix opting to grab those extra missiles in the moat. Flip Heel with power bombs. It'll open up a lot of different routing possibilities by having each type of resource. Power bombs, super missiles, regular missiles. Shouldn't have any trouble getting through doors anywhere on the map. notice Ludus. Oh, flip heel with Varia early here. That's a big pickup. It's going to make getting through those heated rooms obviously a lot easier. Also, reduces damage taken as well. Grapple beam. Gotta get out of that. Does not eliminate lava damage. Alright. But grapple beam, another movement item, helps unlock specific rooms that might be logically barred, especially if you don't have high jump. Lunix now with power bombs. I do notice that on the tracker we've got bombs mixed in as well. Bombs are also very good, help you get around. Oh, they just turned off. Perhaps that was a reset. Both racers looking to be neck and neck in terms of progression. Very early on in these map randomizer seeds, where we're going to see them kind of crisscross over each other while the paths are more restricted. Once we kind of we'll get to a certain point where the game will open up dramatically, and route divergences will definitely happen, and often make or break how quickly someone finishes. There we go. Flip heel doing the intended strategy to get through to get that item using the grapple. Unlike Lunix, though, it looks like flip heel is going to continue on in that room. I don't think Lunix went all the way across the other side. The lava dive's a little bit too much with just Varia and one E-Tank. Something you might also notice on these maps as well is that each of the rooms are also kind of, well, not color-coded, perhaps texture-coded, to kind of give you an indication and more information about that room before you enter. This room you can kind of see up in the upper right-hand corner of Flip Hill. You can kind of see that there's sort of a mesh, a darker shade, indicating that it's underwater. The lava dive room and any heated room is going to be of a lighter shade, while you know, the typical rooms with no environmental hazard will be shaded in the original color of the map. Yeah, as pointed out, I mean, grapple beam also, not just for traversal, does also help with those crabs and certain enemies that can do a single hit damage to. Oh, Flip heel attempting to dive. Big risk, doesn't want to get hit. Any hit from those fireballs, not going to be good. Excellent movement there from Flip heel. Like Lunix is coming in to this area of the map as well. Oh, Lunix getting hit on the way down. That's probably going to be it. Yep. Can't afford to lose any unnecessary health there with just one E-Tank. interesting map to start off with here. I think be really interested to see how things kind of progress from here with early Varia. You know, obviously the heated rooms not going to be a huge problem. Lava Dive there does kind of cut the map off a little bit. Even though we can survive the heat, that lava traversal is still an issue with such limited health. And obviously, getting through the water rooms without grapple, this would be extremely difficult, if not impossible. Yeah, Aussie pointing out, for sure, if you see grapple, you know you're heading here. You know you're heading to Everest. Also, if you caught it on the doors, you can kind of see some of the transitions into rooms that might be dangerous or be naturally be a one-way if you're not well equipped. You'll see kind of caution tape on the doors as well to kind of give you that visual indicator if you don't have the map that you better watch your step. You could be getting in over your head. Lunix taking a death. That's unfortunate, but starting back at the ship does not look like they've lost much progress. Wondering if Flip Heel's going to save here before heading over and checking out Norfair, which is up to the right. After a quick refill, Lunix looks like to be hot on their tail. Excellent work from Lunix going through that lava dive. Gotta be careful. Oh, just made it. Just made it. Really no room for error here. Being extra cautious laying those power bombs. And Flip Heel has found Phantoon. In case you're wondering, Phantoon does also lock a save point and a map station as well. So if you find the map station for wrecked ship prior to killing Phantoon, then you're going to be sadly disappointed because it will not be active. So you'll have to kill Phantoon first to go back and pick up that map station. Flip Heel done with Phantoon. Should be able to find that map station that is now active. Killing Phantoon. Lunix getting some much needed energy refill. So we'll get a quick look at Norfair here. Not a whole lot going on. Sure, Flip Heel is wondering exactly what to do next. Lunix, though, with another energy tank. Slight bit of a divergence here between the two racers. Yeah. Lunix, yeah, I mean, Lunix took a risk by coming down here. It's got to get through here. Excellent gate glitch to get through. So I think, yeah, largely depends on what we're seeing here, and we have ice. Trying to think now, I'm wondering if that... We're still going to have an issue getting out. Meanwhile, Flip Heel starting to explore a bit of North Fair. Gravity suit, absolutely, and another energy tank. That's a big find. Very, very well rewarded on Lunix's side for this trek out here. Yeah, with that, that'll basically guarantee Lunix's passage back without having to reset. Flip Heel would like to see an energy tank here. Gets the reserve tank. Nice, but not exactly what they probably were hoping for. So Lunix's extra time here in Criteria has proven rewarding. Thus far, Flip Heel still trying to get the most out of their decision to head over to North Fair. Now, I missed Flip Heel heading up to terrain. I assumed there wasn't much there to see. Lunix is going to head back this way, wondering if they're going to take a bit of a completionist route through Criteria before branching off anywhere else. Flip Heel on their way back to Criteria. Oh, definitely going to hit up the save room. Lunix attempting to pull off a gravity jump by utilizing the physics under the lava by disabling gravity suit to get a lot of extra height. Hold it off very nicely. Flip Heel having a little trouble with the gate. And deciding to start again. Yeah, excellent work by Flip Heel there. This being a hard difficulty seed, those gate glitches are in logic. As Aussie mentions, up to 15 attempts. Lunix dropping in on Dragon. I'd say more than enough equipment to make quick work of Dragon here. Looks like going through a Shine Spark strat. Flip Heel coming over here, gonna find out real quick. They're gonna get rewarded for their trek out here. Yeah, there we go. Cook that shrimp. Nice grab and grapple kill on Lunix's side. Question in chat, bosses always unlock an item, or is it purely random? Yeah, bosses are just, yeah, they're placed like most other rooms. They don't always have an item that they're guarding, and sometimes they just don't have anything that they're guarding. In this particular setup, the bosses are set as the objectives. So those bosses are required to kill to unlock Mother Brain's room. So in the map randomizer, there's lots of different objectives. By default, the defeating the 4 bosses, and then unlocks. Well, in the vanilla game, it unlocks the elevator down. But in map rando, you can come across the elevator anywhere with the gold statue. So in map randomizer, what's done is there are 4 indestructible pillars that appear at the beginning of Mother Brain's room that, upon completing each of the objectives, will disappear. So you can't actually get to Mother Brain. You can't actually get to Mother Brain. I should say, you shouldn't get access to Mother Brain until you've completed those four objectives. And those objectives typically are bosses, but in the map randomizer settings, you can also have it set to be mini bosses, the Chozo statue mini bosses, Metroid room, clearing the Metroid rooms, or clearing the Space Pirate rooms themselves. Or if you're like me and don't like challenges, you can also have no objectives, and you could just try to go and defeat Mother Brain right away, provided you have a sufficient amount of equipment. One of the nice things about the map randomizer customizations is that you really don't have to be a massive speedrunning expert to have fun with a map randomizer. It's very accessible. Much neck and neck here with both racers, each having a boss down, though different from each other. Similar item set. Lunix probably a little bit, I would say probably has a little bit of an advantage here right now, but I would say not a comfortable advantage. Ooh, this is get to watch the baby cutscene. We'll see if Lunix will attempt a baby skip. A good start, unfortunately, cannot escape the love and affection from the baby. Right away, we're seeing a lot of stuff available in Brinstar. A few major items. Yeah, Aussie very rightly pointing out, without high jump, the baby skip becomes exceptionally more difficult. Not impossible, but certainly very difficult. Flip heel trying to work on escaping the lava dive here, again, without high jump. High jump, very much a massively important item, I think, especially in races. I mean, it really does make traversal almost effortless through these maps. Wall jumping is great, and you can get by without high jump. And Lunix, oh, this is tough. Lunix, gotta be very careful here. Spazer and power bomb. Would have loved to have seen an energy tank, but Lunix, being very careful, manages to get through that room on low health. Excellent work there by Lunix. Flip heel appearing to do some health farming. And Flip heel will then take their turn to battle Drayon, which would put them 2 bosses ahead. But I imagine Lunix will not be very far behind, although would have to make their way back to find Fancy. So hopefully... Beak of the devil. What are those, peeps? High jump boots. Just in time. Those will make Lunix's... that'll make Lunix's traversal a lot simpler. And Flip heel going on the opposite side for the grilled shrimp. Very quick work of Drayon there. Excellent job by Flip heel. Yeah, very nice refill. Yeah, good call out by Aussie. One of the changes also in Map Rando is, power bombs. Power bomb upgrades will, power bomb pickups provide 2 power bombs per pickup, which certainly helps. So despite being a boss down, I think Lunix has a bit of an advantage here, especially with high jump boots, being able to get around. Oh, here we go, major item here. All right, bums. Very nice. Got to kill. Still have to kill all the pirates here to get out. This room would this would be a very difficult room to escape without high jump. Not going with the speed Shine Spark strategy there. Hopefully they remember they have that available to them. The Shine Spark strategy is another way to get out of there. But Screw Attack, it certainly dispatches the pirates a lot easier. Escaping to the top is also very easy if you can Shine Spark at the very bottom where you pick up the item. Flip heel now on their way to Bryn Star. Lunix has got a bit of a head start, coming through and clearing out. And now Lunix, dipping out, gonna check out Meridia. Down the toilet bowl. Toilet, toilet bowl, you might have noticed, didn't pass through its vanilla location. In Map Rando, it is now possible to install that toilet in a variety of different places, so that it doesn't always necessarily go through the same room. You can find it just about anywhere. Flip heel gonna make their way through the baby room. Again, without high jump. Yeah, that's about really the quickest way to deal with that. As Aussie points out, I mean, this is very much an open-ended race here. There's by no means a guarantee here. Lunix is going to get more information here. Let's see if we've got anything interesting. Still, oh, well, we found... Looks like we found Ridley here in Meridia. Still do not know where... I think we're still missing Kraid. I don't think we've seen Kraid's room. As well as Mother Brain. Still a wide open race. I mean, Lunix does have to remember to return to get Fantoon. I don't think they've even been over on that section of criteria, I believe. While Flipheel does have a slight advantage, having done both those bosses. Doesn't know where Ridley is yet, unlike Lunix. So, still very open-ended. I missed what was over on Lunix's side. It looked like they picked up a major. As well as a set of super weapons. Flip heel coming up here, gonna pick this major up. I believe this is high jump boots. It is. Much needed energy refill. A wave beam pickup for Lunix. Very nice to have. Probably doesn't have enough. I would say definitely doesn't have enough yet for Ridley. Without charge beam, that kind of makes that fight almost basically impossible. Charge beam is a huge pickup here. If we don't find charge beam, you'll start seeing you're gonna start seeing runners try to do a lot more ammo pickups in order to ensure that they have enough to get through Mother Brain. And Ridley. Lunix venturing off over into wrecked ship. Items here. Flip heel picking up the bombs. Super missiles, probably very happy to see those, knowing where Ridley is. I see Lunix got Spring Ball. Okay, maybe I think that might have been the one we missed. Spring Ball, very nice to have as well. For maybe foregoing the item in the bottom there, or goes the check, goes straight to the map room. Wants to see what it is. It's just a missile down there, so might ignore it. Looks like we found both Kraid and Mother Brain though. So Lunix now knows where all the bosses are. Yeah, with Mother Brain and Kraid out here, leaving Phantoon behind, definitely a massive time loss for Lunix that they're gonna have to put in. To my knowledge, it didn't look like there was a lot of interconnected routes back to all the other areas, so there's a significant amount of backtracking that's going to have to happen. Lunix wasting no time, heading straight over to Kraid. Flip Heel continues to make their way through Brinstar. Going straight after that major item in Big Pink. Betting he'd like to see charge. Flip Heel would like to see charge here. Space jump. A nice item to have, makes traversal a bit easier, faster in a lot of places. Is that going to be enough to close the gap here, perhaps? Something that Lunix clearly skipped over, but does have a bit more knowledge to help them. Very interesting divergence here. Well, it'd be really interesting to see kind of how this shakes out. I mean, it's absolutely not to be understated how much backtracking Lunix will have to do to get over to Phantoon and then back to Mother Brain. X-ray scope pickup. This late in the game, X-ray's probably not going to be a factor, but I know runners typically don't like to see it early. That usually means there's an X-ray climb. Flip Heel with a great green gate glitch, though, I will say. That's always a nerve-wracking one to pull off because you've got substantially less ammo to deal with the green gates. And Flip Heel now, of course, making their first dive down into Meridia. Will hopefully follow a similar route as Lunix. Get that information that they need about Ridley. X-ray. Okay. So not in hard logic. Interesting. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I guess that's good to know. X-ray is still not really an item, major item you want to find. At least at this stage in the game. Probably not very helpful. Ice cliffs. Oh, okay, ice cliffs and stone cliffs. Lunix still probably would like to see charged at some point. $40 missiles, 20 supers. Still not quite enough. Although close, I'd say. Flipio getting that map. Now knows where Ridley is. A couple different options on where to go. And we've got Charge Beam. Lunix is looking to be in really good shape at this point. I think, we're probably looking, looking straight up. Probably trying to figure out how to quickly get over to Ridley. And Flip Heel on Lunix's trail here with the Charge Beam. Absolutely loves to see it. I'm sure. Yeah, with so few super missiles, I mean, having Charge Beam is a lifesaver. I mean, that to Flip Heel will probably signify, like, I gotta get up. I have to get up to Ridley now as fast as I can, which I think keeps Flip Heel very much in this race. Folks, I encourage you to follow these two racers here today. Both very good runners here in the Map Rando community. Check out the links in the chat. Absolutely give them a follow, as well as my tracking partner here, Aussie. He's incredible at this game. Absolutely give him a follow if you wanna learn some really advanced stuff with Map Randomizer. And you're welcome to follow me as well. But yeah, if you want to follow, let them know you appreciate them coming out here to stream today. Hope you're getting a bit of movement tech with spring ball and some extra super, which is much appreciated. Lunix has taken care of Ridley. Very careful with their energy. Looks to be almost done with the fight. Lunix manages to take care of Ridley. Hopefully Lunix remembers where to go for Fantoon. A lot of map cycling there. Not sure they remember where to go. Be big. Flip, picking up Wave. If I remember correctly, I think Wave is also... I don't remember if Wave is a boosts damage on your beam as well. Yeah, Wave is strong damage, yeah. So that'll certainly help Flip coming up with the impending fight with Ridley. Certainly doesn't have to worry about the heated room, but with 40 tanks and a single reserve, I wouldn't say this is going to be a casual Ridley fight. Here we go, Lunix in the right vicinity to find Phantoon, which would... Oh. Probably hasn't figured out that Phantoon will be here. The upside for Flip Heel here, though, Kraid is in the same area as Motherbrain, so it won't, no backtracking necessary on their side. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes down in the final stretch. Tail swipe for good measure, but otherwise a fantastic Ridley fight by Flip Heel. Lunix appears to be just about done. Both runners for sure sense the end is very near. I'm sure Flip Heel will be scrambling to get over to Ridley. I'm sorry, and to Kraid. While Lunix is going to be scrambling to backtrack to Motherbrain. Heel in the right place. Hopefully figures out exactly where they need to go as quickly as possible. Well, Flip Heel has inadvertently stumbled into Mother Brain's room. Obviously, could not progress. Would have rather stumbled into Kraid, but certainly have that fresh in their mind. Lunix is closing in on Mother Brain's location. Yeah, with Flip Heel still having to go across the entire map. It looks like he's not going to take any chances and try to take a risk. Just guessing their way through. It's going to go straight for the map, while Lunix has gone straight to Mother Brain's room. With all 4 gates down, just needs to pass through. A wonderful Zeb skip. In map randomizers, the escape is still here. However, it's obviously not the same escape as the vanilla. The escape is usually calculated, the timer is calculated based on the algorithm's path back to the ship from the brain. So, once Lunix is up here, the timer will come up. It's going to be based on the ideal path back to the ship. Certainly well within the possibility to make it back. Shouldn't be a problem. But I would say at this difficulty level, it is certainly not guaranteed. So I imagine you'll see Lunix quickly pop the map open to figure out exactly how to get back to the ship criteria. Flip Heel about to unlock the map here. See exactly where they need to go. Yeah, with Kraid very close to Mother Brain there. Unfortunately, Lunix wrapping up here. Oh, right. Yeah, and no Mother Brain, no third phase in Map Rando on the settings. Makes Mother Brain a bit quicker. Another one of the many configurable settings available at on the maprando.com. I encourage everybody here to give it a try. It's honestly super fun. Question in chat. Yeah, the Spazer doesn't have to be for plasma. I think it's really just down to the randomizer itself. It's wherever the items are placed. You could pick up plasma prior to Spazer, if it is, so long as it's in logic. It's now back in criteria. 45 seconds left. Hyper Beam is OP and you can open any door. Any door you shoot at. Ooh. A little bit more drama there for Lunix. And GG's to Lunix, finishing first on our restream with a time of 54:09. Lunix coming in our community race in 8th place. First place was Eddie with a time of 42:20. Second was Andy with 44:58. Third, V2 Nitro, 45:13. I think we're gonna try to get Lunix in here for a quick interview. We'll keep an eye on Flipheel's final progression through wrecked ship. Very interesting seed. I think we kind of mentioned it right off the top. For a hard, tricky item progression, having the suits very early was a big plus, I'd say. Flippio probably plotting the escape route ahead of time. So I think we got Lunix here. They're ready. They can come on in. Welcome them in here. GG's.
Hello, hello.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Very interesting seed. Very early suits. Kind of.
Yeah.
What was your thought when you saw Varia that early?
Most of the time, these map randos gets hard because of hit runs. So having Varia early really make it so much easier.
For sure. Yeah, I mean the times I think out of everybody sub-hour is nothing to sneeze at. It's a very great time to get a sub-hour in a hard, tricky seed, for sure.
Yeah, I guess most of my time loss were just like minor like mistakes that made me die and routing issues.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there wasn't really much, I think, that set you back. I think the one thing we noticed early on, Flip actually took down Fantoon first before you, and then I think like there was a point, I think I could tell you were trying to figure out, oh no, where I still have to go back and get Fantoon after you found Kraid and Motherbrain.
Yeah, that's really where the biggest time save in routing is. I believe you can just get like Dragon, Ridley, and Pantun before getting into wreck ship. I did skip Charge Beam, but I was thinking like Charge Beam was like X-ray or Space Jump. So I just decided to look for majors in other area.
Yeah, Charge Beam.
Or the Charge Beam. I mean,
Yeah,
I
Charge
didn't
Beam
really
being
need
in
more.
Big Pink, it was a little out of the way routing wise. So there was time saved. There was a little bit of time to be saved there, because it wasn't kind of on the way to anything. But you did a fantastic job. I think you played this route very well. It was very, I think it was a very generous seed for the settings. You played you had solid gameplay. Absolutely, I commend you. You did fantastic, and congratulations and GGs on winning our restream, coming in first here on the restream.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Absolutely.
I hope to see you in the next one.
For sure.
Bye.
Take care. GG's to Lunix. Everybody give Lunix a follow. Now we can kind of count it down for Flip Heel to finish up here. Very close. Being done. Wants to get that. There we go. Okay. Speed boost through. All right, GG's Flip Heel. Finishing with an official race time, GG time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 12 seconds. GG's to all of our runners. Yeah. Honestly, like, and at 1 hour in a hard seed, nothing to sneeze at, for sure. These are, we got some very talented racers here. Make this stuff look very easy. And we're joined by Flip Heel. GG's.
GG.
Great racing today. It was close for a while. I think the time difference, being what it is, I still feel like this was a very close race. You guys took slightly different routing than each other. I believe you picked off Fantoon first, which Lunix did not. So Lunix had to make a very far backtrack to get back. So we felt like there was still a window of opportunity there for you. Can you tell us what you thought about the seed overall?
Let's see. It was a pretty interesting seed. The beginning was, I don't know, maybe a little scary. I was like, this is the only way to go, and it was like the lava room into the other room, and that was a little iffy, but it was the only way to go. And then I felt okay. The only thing that I think really hurt was the what area was it? It was the area that you had to go for gravity suit. I thought like I would have gotten maybe locked out that way, so I didn't want to go that way
Yes.
to check on those two, and there was no close save.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Up Green Hills. Yeah, that we were watching that, and I think Lunix was the first one that dipped in there, and we were commenting earlier about the idea that this better pay off, because I don't think Lunix can get back if it doesn't pay off. And sure enough, Gravity was up there, and that was the right play. But yeah, I can absolutely understand the concern there. Yeah, and an early Varia too, I think, which certainly helped get you through some of those heated rooms, and didn't really require you to have too many E-tanks. Because I think you had fewer when you did the lava dive. Did you have? I think, were you on 1 or 2 E-tanks at that point?
Yeah, I only had one. I don't know if there was like 1 or 2 available that I could have gotten, but
Yeah, I think Lunix did pick up a couple, had diverted a little bit, and I think had maybe 3 at that time. But I mean, you made Lava Dive look pretty easy, getting through there. So you know, it wasn't obviously necessary to get through there, logic wise. But you did very well. You ran a really good race. I think, you know, a 101 on a hard tricky seed is still a fantastic time, and I think you had a good showing today. So GG's.
Yeah, thanks. Like I said, my main goal is just not to embarrass myself too much because you know a lot of gamers in this community. So I felt like I did all right. Didn't die at least, and made it through. So
Yeah, you did great. Absolutely. Thank you for agreeing to be restreamed. And GG's. We'll catch you in the next one.
all right, yeah, GG's. Take care, everybody. You know, thanks for having me on the restream and stuff, and glad to see the. Yeah, I just this map rando is like really fun. You know, props to everybody who's working on it. This is super cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very nice. Yes, everyone make sure to give Flip Heel and Lunix a follow for sure for more map rando content. Absolutely come check out maprando.com. Give this a try yourself. The accessibility is super high with the customization you can do. It's really fun. I totally recommend everyone checking it out. And I think that's going to do it for us. My name is Joe Fuzz. My tracker here has been Aussie101. Check Aussie out as well. Follow Aussie. Check out his streams as well. It does a lot of map rando. Very, very talented. And I really appreciate you all joining us for our community weekly race today. And I hope you all have a great afternoon and evening. Take care, everybody.